my channel. Sorry, a few minutes late, but I'm here. So, how are you guys doing? Where are you tuning from? Let me see your comments. Hey, nobody yet. So, today I was really exhausted. Like yesterday, I wanted to tweet out and let you guys know that I'll come back live again today, but I was dead. I went to Tokyo starting from October. No, actually, wait, I hear my voice somewhere over there. My voice is like echoing in my living room. Oh my gosh, so annoying. But hi, well, hey guys. Yay, people coming up. My husband must have left our other laptop there in the living room with my channel on. And I hear my voice. Oh my gosh. So, hello guys. Hi, Marcus, Bahamut, Terry Sud, Bernard. Hello, Russian thing. I can't read. Isagi. And hello from Twitter. Hello. Democrats are trying to steal the election. Yeah. So this is a Q&A session. So feel free to leave me comments and questions. Sorry, I'm still adjusting to the English mode. But okay, so let's talk about something. Justin says, hey Yoko, I've been busy the past few weeks and this is the first time I've been able to see you. Oh, really? You must have been really busy. Yeah, I've been busy myself. Like as I was about to speak on, my husband and I, we went to Tokyo starting on September 30th, and then we held an event in the National Diet on October 1st, and I live streamed. We did participate 2 other events, but then we came back after like 4 nights, and I held a live stream in the hotel room, and it's the week after. So yeah, and I was very busy, and I was so tired, and I spent all like yesterday and the day before like recovering. But anyway, hello from Ibaraki. Oh, hello. Sorry, I have no idea. I do like a Russian metal band though. I don't even know what it's called anymore. A long time ago, and I did study the alphabet a little bit, but yeah, my husband is on the mission to close my channel there. Oh, hi, thank you so much for your super chat. That guy over there. Are you that guy over there? Hi Yoko, I'm a fan from Southern California. I love your channel and insight. Oh, thank you so much. Southern California. Oh man, sounds like a intense place, considering the state being liberal. But I'm so glad that we have an ally there in your state. Okay, let's go. Bahamut asks any thoughts on Pence-Harris debate. Yay! This way, this is a good. It's so hard to. I suck at this way, right? Okay, so can you guys see? This is the This is the newspaper Sankei Shimbun from October 9th. And yeah, you can see the Pence-Harris debate there. And the drawings are so funny. I can't see what they mean by these faces, but it's so funny. Like, I don't know. Like Japan is so good at anime and so on, and this is what they put on newspaper. But anyway, so it says over here in the this says that the number 2 showed the steadiness, and it's funny because our expert here, even made a joke like Pence was so steady that a fly landed on his head, So that was kind of funny. But yeah, it was great. My thoughts is that Vice President Pence did such a great job, and to anyone's eyes, Pence won by far. I was actually surprised that Harris was not a good debater. She, of course, she did use some tactic that the left side prepared, like Vice President Pence, I'm speaking, but it's I'm so used to political debates that when I heard that, I'm like, that's so childish and immature because one, she's buying time, and two, she's distracting people's attention. And in addition to I'm speaking tactics, she smiles and laughs like, what the hell? So weird. Out of nowhere, she starts to I studied history today or something like that. And I'm like, what the hell is going on? So weird. And but she was trying so hard to pretend to be that she's got lots of, I don't know how to say that in English, she's so I can handle this, yeah, let's go, kind of smiling. And, yeah, but to me, it showed the opposite, and she kept changing the subject. I actually didn't see the entire debate, but I was 30 minutes late. But I watched the debate on the on YouTube channel, a Japanese one. So when it airs on TV or when we air on broadcast on YouTube, usually we have translators, two people switching on and off and translate simultaneously, right? And so we were watching the debate live on YouTube, me and my kind of people. And it was interesting because the TV station that aired that on YouTube is left biased here in Japan, called TBS. But the people that were watching the stream were somehow all cheering on Vice President Pence. And there were some leftists mingled, but only one in 20 people, 20 comments or so, and very, very minority. And we were so annoyed by Harris changing the subject all the time, and especially when we wanted to hear about China, we as Asians in Asia, especially me coming from Japan, I really want to know what the leftists are thinking about China. And I was so interested, and there came towards the end, there was a chance to talk about that. And Pence was talking about China's threat or what they have done to America with Wuhan virus and so on. But then Harris got the time, and she talked about White House, and she was blaming everything on Trump administration and so forth. And it's so, but sorry, I keep talking, but I really need to make this point that, the economy in the world, the entire world is affected. My country, I've never seen such a decrease of GDP. I even saw the ranking in the world that every country is affected, and we are going through such a hard time economically. And the leftists like Harris or Biden attacking Trump for that is just nonsense. That we all know where it came from. It came from Wuhan. It came from China. And this is all working as an attack to all these developed countries that are, fighting against China. And I just couldn't believe that, especially Asians that are oppressed by CCP, like Tibet, Uyghurs, and Mongolia, Hong Kong, Taiwan, even Cambodia or Vietnam, all these people are suffering. And we want to know what the leaders in the US are thinking, and they never mention it. The left side ignores it, and it's just so horrible, really, really horrible. So that was really bad, So I'm really, really disappointed in I almost said Kamala Harris. Not Kamala Harris, but Kamala Harris. That's something the Japanese people were saying too, that sometimes she kept staring into the camera, and it was so awkward watching that. And it's as if that she can't talk to her opponent in the place, and rather she was, looking for support from others, that are surrounding her. And it just showed weakness to me, because she's ignoring her opponent. And so how would she, fight against other countries or, threats from in and outside of her country? So yeah, like Harris, I was really surprised that she was not so strong. So anyway, I, talked so much. Sorry for that. Let's go from the bottom. I just turned up. You started without me. Yeah, sorry. You gotta come on time, but I was late too. So, but yeah, Japanese people are finding Vice President Pence very steady and calm and collected, intellectual, and so on. And so we can see, like, it's really good to have a vice president like that, And I did see President Trump's appearance too at the White House, I believe. He made a speech, and there were his supporter, like as a crowd. So that was cool. He's very energetic and so on. So let's read this. I think Vice President Pence is more straight person and realistic. Yeah, I think so too. And very professional. When I was listening to him speaking, he was very precise, or like, let me put it this way. So Harris was so abstract, and she talked about all this like thoughts and agenda, like a very abstract level. But so that didn't really answer questions for me, in my opinion. And on the other hand, Vice President Pence showed examples, and he knew what he was talking about, and he's got data, and he like it's so exact, not abstract. So that was really, really good. Yep. This is not fair. I lined up. Wait, okay. It's so hard to. Let me see. I'll just show you guys the comments that I'm seeing. Yeah, watch Trump's live rallies. Oh yeah, and debate. They're holding a debate too, right? On the 15th or so. I need to watch that. Kyrillic. Yes, Kirill. Paris here. Paris? You're in Paris? Oh. めっちゃ美人さん. Whoa. Thank you so much. The lighting helps maybe. Aloha. I can't read Japanese, I know. Pence did very well. Yeah, I agree. Hola. I don't know why Harris and Hillary makes these big creepy smiles and laughs like the Wicked Witch of the West. I don't know Wicked Witch of the West, but it's really weird, right? Like you don't expect that. Like I didn't see that coming. So every time she smiled or laughed, I'm like, huh? Like what? Like so weird. Just weird. Speaking, I'm a speaking talking head. Justin says, unfortunately, I missed the debate because of work. I've heard that both Harris and Biden were horrible. Really? Huh. Both are among the worst American politicians. Harris and Biden? Wait, what? I'm confused. She smiled like an idiot. Yeah. Next, she's like, the I'm speaking kind of thing is like, to me, it appeared like she was like 4 years old, I'm speaking, mom, listen to me, that sort of stuff. So that's what I mean by like childish and so on. Okay, let's go. Fight for freedom, fight for the truth and righteousness. Yes. yes, like it's so ironic that the leftists, especially like liberals, they are supposed to fight for liberty and freedom, but they ignore all these voices that are oppressed here in Asia, for example, and they keep, like I said, Asia, but they keep talking about Black community, but they never talk about Asians and see Asians like their motherland back here are suffering, and they don't give a D. Trump won bigly, game over. Yeah, I think so. Like, it's interesting though, like, I'm saying like so many times today. So President Trump's situation, like COVID-19, it's a big news here as well. And the video that he tweeted, like when he came back to the White House, the very like movie-ish video is there, right? Like amazing music and everything, and it's airing here in Japan. But it's interesting, like Japanese people are more about, I don't know, we don't politicize wearing masks and so on. So when we see President Trump like ripping off his mask and so on, it's like, I know what it means. Like, oh, like he recovered his back, and yeah, but at the same time we see lots of like cultural difference. So that's very interesting, and it's not like, we are not attacking, but we are starting to see like, oh, there are cultural differences here between Japan and America, and it's been like such a like a study moment for us Japanese. So it's very, very interesting, really. But yeah, she's pretending that she's Black, but she isn't actually. She's an Indian origin, right? That's something that Japanese people were reacting to. Actually, when we were watching the debate on YouTube, I was staring at the comments, and everybody kept saying like, "No, she's Indian. She's like a Black. She doesn't seem Black. She's Indian," and people kept saying that. So, I mean, she's got Black blood, I believe, but it's kind of rude to Indian people, in my opinion. Hello. Okay. Hello from New York City. Oh, yay. Hello. I find it disturbing how the CCP censored Pence when he was talking about China. The Democrats might as well just be CCP agent. Yeah, I saw that. That's in China, right? They when the debate was airing, they censored Mike Pence's part. Oh man, that's the proof that Vice President Pence is doing such an amazing job, because he's blocked from his enemy. That means that he's attacking their enemy, China, very, very well. So that's cool. A member of Antifa just murdered a Trump supporter in Denver a few hours ago. Really? That is awful. That is like the world news. Oh my gosh, I need to get information on that. I think Vice President Pence is more strict. Oh, I read that. Where am I? Lots of comments. And I read around here. Hi, Yoko, just finished drawing. Oh, hi. Let's see if you have questions or something. I mean, or something. If you have questions, leave in the comments. I'm not a fan of Trump, but I can't in a good conscience vote for Biden and Harris. Yeah, that's the thing. For the leftists, if you vote for Biden or Biden-Harris side, that's like the end of America. They're trying to change America into something like totally different. And I was reading the newspaper here, and these point out too. But the leftists, they want to raise tax, and also like the Green New Deal. Was it green? The environment policy, green. Yeah, they have the crazy policy, and it's all that would destroy American economy, and also their, all this equal rights and like LGBT type of stuff and education problems. All this are changing America, and not only that, now we see terrorists. That's crazy. Japan had leftists going violent too. Like we struggled especially in the 60s and 70s. Leftists here, like communist type, they were rioting, and they occupied the universities and so on, and they were murdering people, or cops even. But the more casualties there were, the atmosphere of our country, I believe, changed, and now we can't do any violent stuff. Like if you do that, you end your political position. So I hope that America goes to that level. Like we need to divide the left side strategically. I think that all these extreme left, like radical leftists are so violent that you need to pull all these moderate leftists to the middle way, or like on the right side. That's what I think. Okay. Let me read your comments. What is this? This is controversial, but in Japan, are dissident views of history allowed? I believe the mainstream history of World War II is full of lies, but in Europe, it's illegal to say this. Whoa, it's illegal? Oh. Not Japan. Japan is, we have all kinds of freedom of speech. But recently, though, if we talk about this certain topic, there's this issue here in Japan or in South Korea called comfort women. And comfort women is basically what America, our enemy back then, called as prostitutes to military forces. And so, in war times, there are women, right? But the Korean side or leftist side is saying like, oh, Japanese soldiers, or even like their narrative was that Japan as a nation, like the top level, like government ordered to force those Korean women to work as sex slaves, and which never happened. It's like private level maybe, but it's like it's all like mixed up now. But the left side is saying like, oh, Japan is evil, like they made women work as prostitutes and blah blah blah. And so if we talk about that to criticize as a propaganda, then we get blocked, especially on Facebook or YouTube. We have a little bit of freedom, but leftists are attacking us, especially conservatives and right wing, so hard on Facebook right now. And I sometimes get banned on Facebook because I have previously mentioned on comfort women issue and also Me Too movement here in Japan. And if we talk about that on Twitter, we get censored, we get banned, and that sort of stuff. So that's about it. Okay, T-Bone, thank you for your super chat. Hello, Cookie. I'm Cookie. I pulled over. It's Yoko's husband time. Yoko's husband time. He's there, but he's being a little bit of shy. I'm like, you know what? My husband can join this stream, but I think, but he's caring for you guys, that he doesn't want to break our bond or whatever. Anyway. Oh, hello, Panga. Thank you always for your support. Like, you have no idea how much you're helping. Like, oh my gosh. Ohayou gozaimasu. What are your thoughts on Japan possibly needing a third extra budget to deal with the recession? beautiful wedding video, by the way. Oh, thank you. That's 2 years ago, our marriage. Japan possibly needing a third extra budget to deal with the recession. 何のことだろうな。景気が悪いこと。不景気。
Third extra budget.
What do you mean by third extra budget? 景気対策。
景気対策。だから3回目の、やると思うよ。
Oh, now we get it. Third time.
エクストラバジェットね。補正予算ね。今月の終わりからね、また国会が始まるんだよ。
今月の終わり At the end of this month, on October 26th, we are starting the national diet, like opening national diet, and we believe that they're going to be talking about the third extra budget. But
大きなね、正確な金額覚えてないけど、もう大きな予算を作ってるからね。だから新しくサードエクストラバジェットっていうか、もう前回は予備費で大量に作ったね。ちょっと今、
So last time,
自由に使えるお金はね、ちょっと今正確な金額今覚えてないけど。
So it's the third.
前の時に。
It's the third time, so it means that the first time we
エクストラバジェットを作った。前回。
We made like the old budget, like we allotted all the budget in previous times, so we're not sure how much we can do with the third one. So it might not be like a new thing, but we might like there are things left from the previous ones. So yeah. So that's what all we know so far. But yeah, we like, you know, it's interesting because, you know, as I have told you before, in Japan, even conservatives, we are kind of big government, you know. I'm here to, you know, change how we are, like little by little, especially we want to reduce our tax and so on. But yeah, Japan is kind of unique. Like we can't use the same measurement as, I mean, by like a compass, as the US. Our like a social background is so different. But yeah, so like people like my husband and I, we were kind of like rescued or helped by our economy policies, you know, after this pandemic. So yeah.
2回目のね、二次補正の時にね、だからセカンドエクストラバジェットの時にね、1兆6000億作ってるから、1兆6000億ってことは160万ドル。
1 1.6 million dollars were allotted in September. So second extra budget. So maybe there are some left from that, so there might not be the third budget, if that makes sense. Okay, Kevin asks, Japan already planning to vaccinate everyone for free. Do you trust this? I would suggest to look who is paying for, i.e. Gates Foundation. Vaccination. みんなタダでワクチンするって。何の Like, do you mean like COVID-19, Wuhan virus? Japan. Well, we haven't heard about it. But we know about President Trump saying that. Okay. Let's see. Bimukana says, I'd like for your husband to join in the streams. It will be cool to hear his takes on issues too. Yeah, right? ハズバンドにね、ジョインしてほしい。 Yeah, thank you for your thoughtful comment. Let's see. Oh, how far did I go? 117 Rebel says, unique icon, by the way. Yoko, did you see the video out of Wisconsin of BLM members breaking windows of people's houses in a neighborhood? If that happened in Louisiana, people would defend their homes and shoot them. I bet they would. I mean, I don't know like which area is this and that, but yeah, it's crazy. Like, remember when I believe they were actually Democrats, but this rich couple were their house was attacked. Like, it's not like their house, but all this BLM protesters marching down, they broke into their home area. Like Japanese people have common sense, so when we saw that, we were like, what? Like, how's that? And those people are left like uncaught. They should get caught and be jailed and so on. Like, they need to go to prison, in my opinion. And it's so all this racism card is so hard because you want to deal with criminals as criminals, but if you do that, then you are a racist. And what kind of logic is that? That is racist. I think that if we are truly equal, then we can treat criminals as criminals, whatever the color is, right? So, man, and all this violence, by the way, like, people are getting affected, like normal innocent citizens, and it really breaks my heart. Like, and it's like, those people that are attacked, I bet that they want to, like, they are frustrated, right? And they're saddened, and I would be so angry, but then I wouldn't know how to deal with that because I can't revenge. I wish I could, but I don't think that I will be able to revenge and so on. And the the governors and so on, they are not on your side. So yeah. Oh, which reminds me, Harris was talking about the trade friction, and that is because of Trump administration and so on. It's like so stupid. Like, say that to your governors, right? The Democrat governors, they want to shut down America, and there are consequences of that, and they are silent on that, and instead blame everything on Trump. I'm like, grow up. Okay, Yoko, watching from Canada. Ooh, do you have any fun viewing party plans for the night day in Japan of the U.S. election next month? Ooh, I want to, but I need to figure out how to do it because I'm nerdy. Yeah, but I'm not nerdy enough. Like, I'm not geeky enough to know all this like technical things. So I need to figure out how or what to do. I can't on Facebook, by the way. This stream, even I want to stream on Facebook, but I'm somehow banned. The function like live streaming on Facebook is banned for some reason. I think it's still the continuation of like 90 days ban of live streaming or whatever. So yeah, but I'll figure out something hopefully by the time comes. So yeah, if you know anything, let me know how to do it. Okay. Let's see. Hey Yoko, who are Japan's top trading partners in the Asia region? It's actually China, ironically. And yeah, just like America. So like China has been the factory of our business, and lots of companies are there, and some want to withdraw, but it costs a lot to leave China. So it's been difficult for business owners to make a decision. But recently, though, there are like if you go shop your clothes and so on, the clothing, clothes, they are made in other Asian regions like Vietnam or it's Myanmar and so on. Like all these things are made in different places, but the ratio is just so different. China is dominating our economy, and for that, business owners are dependent on China to produce, right? And those business owners influence our politicians, and politicians want votes from those business side. So it's in a vicious cycle. And let's see. Sorry, I'm a very slow reader. Yoko, do Japanese celebrate Halloween? If you do, will you do a Halloween themed live stream? Some people do. Actually, people in Tokyo go crazy with wearing costumes and so on. And it's been a problem that foreigners, sorry, no offense, but foreigners here go crazy on Halloween in Shibuya, Tokyo. And so I think they finally stopped, they're banning that sort of celebration in Tokyo now, but it's been crazy. Huh? Yeah, so but anyway, so Halloween, I personally, I don't know, I like pumpkins, all this curving and so on, but that's about it. And Halloween is kind of scary to me, so like it's really spooky, and I'm like so I don't really celebrate, but I do eat cakes and so on. If that counts. But maybe I could do a live stream. Yeah, that would be fun. I'll think about it. Thank you for your idea. T-Bone, sorry I missed this. Are you making Japan great again? Come to Texas. Are you in Texas? That's cool. Yeah, making Japan great again. Our prime minister now is working so hard to rebuild or reconstruct our society, and it's been very exciting because all these vested interests are getting slaughtered. Like, right now we have this union. I don't know what it's called in English, but there's this group of scholars that are receiving money from the government to do their research and so forth. But in reality, they're getting tons of money, and they're actually pressuring our government to pass all this leftist agenda and stop the conservative policies and so on. So they are this kind of group, this group that is receiving money from the government. They're the scholars that say negatively about our security and constitution revision and so on. They oppose to us. So now our prime minister, our administration right now is trying to cut the ties, and all these left scholars are going crazy, like, no, we want money, and they are switching the subject to like freedom of what is that called in English? 学問 学問の英語わかんない。But it's like studying, freedom to study anything. But so they're trying to change the subject to attack the government. But yeah, our government right now is so like slaying all these problems here, and it's so exciting to see what's happening. So yeah, they are doing that. Me, I'm trying to make more friends like you guys, and I want to expand my friendship with people overseas even more. So wish me luck. Oh, cute pug, Eric Pug. You're really a pug. New Prime Minister details are most interesting. Yeah, thank you. Yeah, he's really doing well, and it's so I associated, like when I imagine Prime Minister Suga, like our current Prime Minister, I thought of somebody like the same look. Oh, it's actually Vice President Pence that we were watching, as I said, the Vice President debate, right, on YouTube, and I was watching the chat, and sometimes, of course, not Biden, Pence, sorry, Pence, Vice President Pence. We saw his face on the screen, and people would say like, "Oh, Mike Pence has the same eyes as our Prime Minister." Like kind of, I don't know, like it's so cool and calm and like slaying look. And it's like, if you look at our Prime Minister now, you see what I mean. Like they have the same kind of eyes to, look at everything. So yeah, it's really interesting. Just reminded me of that. Okay, wait. Oh, this one. T-Bone, how does Japan see Taiwan? You support them? Yes. I rather I don't just support Taiwan. I support the independence of Taiwan. Like I want Taiwan to be detached from China because Taiwan is Taiwan. But the problem is though, if you go into the technical talks about or regarding Taiwan, some people want Taiwan to be independent and be Taiwan only, but others, like inside of Taiwan, there are people that want Taiwan to be Taiwan, but then at the same time they want all these other areas in China, like the Chinese land. They want that part as well as Taiwan. So it's a little difficult to talk about it. Oh, somebody talk about it. Oh yeah. Mobius says Taiwan should rule all of China. So yeah, what we personally think is that we should Taiwan should be Taiwan, and just we have to detach Taiwan from China. And right now there are colonized regions, like Tibet, Uyghurs, the Mongolia, all these places that are colonized by China. They need to get independent, and China needs to like shrink and divided, and also they need to get like democracy. Like they need to achieve democracy. So that's what we are thinking, and that's how we are fighting here in Asia. So yeah. Let's see. Marcus asks, have the lockdowns and Chinese virus affected Japanese politics in any ways? Japanese politics? Xi Jinping was supposed to come as state guest, but it went away so far. So that's the positive side. Due to COVID-19, he shouldn't come here, right? So, but it might be a matter of time, so we are cautious. But politics, other than that, we, like socially speaking, we all have to wear a mask, and there are lots of business falling down. But at the same time, though, I feel like I just see it as the demand changing, supply and demand. So now the premise of this world is changing. So that's how I see. So it is affected, but at the same time, we are creating new routes to survive, I feel. Yeah, if that answers. Taiwan-Japan alliance is very important. They are essentially an extra member of the Quad, and the Indo-Pacific Alliance. Yeah, I agree. Yes, this Quad thing. Did you guys see? Pompeo came to Japan. He was supposed to visit other places, but somehow ended up in Japan only. But he got to interact with, foreign ministers from where was it? India and Australia, and then ours, Japan, and so the Quad, right? Japan, America, India, and Australia. The Quad, we are sharing the same kind of strategy, and we are together, in this fight against CCP. So it's really such an amazing move that we saw. So that was really good. And yes, in the Pacific, America and Japan, we have the common strategy called the Free and Open Indo-Pacific strategy. And so it's like, we are, man, I don't know the term, but China is the outsider. We're the allies. So that is a really good move, and I hope that even countries from Africa, especially those countries are very, very like economically influenced by China now. Like, so we need to take those countries back and so on. Yeah. Oh man, I just remembered that I was supposed to talk about the Nobel Peace Prize as well. Our former friend was nominated for the Nobel Peace Prize, but it went to this food project. I was like, what? Thank you for your super chat. Oh my gosh. Huh? What is this? It says W. What is that? Whoa. Thank you for your super chat. Kelly could go for Trump, which means Trump will win landslide. Taiwan needs the U.S. Army to station. Yeah. Taiwan いないんだっけ、アメリカ。いないか。そっか。True. Yeah, if the US is there in Taiwan, that is like so invincible. California, yeah, what's going on in California? I want to know like what's going on in each state. Yeah, because Californians are escaping to Texas, I hear. So, yeah. Man, I have no idea about how it turns out, like of course I'm being optimistic, I'm such a huge Trump supporter and all I imagine is a good scenario, but at the same time, like just for like California, for example, I'm really curious to know what's gonna happen. Oh, it's a cute dragon, Crystozilla. Oh, it's a Godzilla. Don't you think it's a chance for Japan to renew since people are turning away from made in China, so can move manufacturing back to countryside to revitalize and provide trustworthy goods? Yeah, we do have this amazing opportunity right now, and I completely agree with you on that. That's my ideal, that people taking the advantage of this situation, like my country taking advantage of this situation to make Japan great again. But I don't know what's gonna happen though. But what's good is that there are, as I said, there are new ways to do things being born. Like people were making fun of Uber, for example, but a lot of people use it now here. You step out of your house here and you can see all these Uber drivers on a bicycle. Like it's changing, and we are taking the advantage of like foreign services, but at the same time I think we are using a brain and thinking in an effective way. T-bone. Oh yeah, Sorry, T-Bone, I forgot here. We can all be good allies if China gets new leader. Yeah, that's what I hope. Yeah. Let's see. Prime Minister Suga must visit Yasukuni. Yeah. It's so weird. Our leader doesn't, leaders don't visit Yasukuni. That's just problematic. Oh, 10 minutes to go, guys. So leave me questions. Jason, hi. Okay, lots of Californians. It's good, to know that there are, Trump supporters in California and all this, even in New York and so on. Yeah, it's I'm having such an amazing time with you guys. All we can reach here in Japan is the mainstream media information, and they talk about things in such a classic way, so we have no idea. But you guys are here telling me all these things, and that is really good. Oh, Eric Pug says, sadly, please watch Computing Forever. Computing Forever? There's a thing like that? Okay. I'll remember. Benjamin asks, speaking of California, have you seen the DC-10 aircraft dropping fire retardant by the wildfires? It's amazing they fly so low. Oh, no, dropping fire? Oh, in order to extinguish the fire? I saw a weird video, drones putting fire instead before. And about that though, all these wildfires, Japanese people, Japanese viewers of the debate were saying oh, it's China. So that was interesting. NTN says, fellow conservatives, please be aware of the anti-Japan propaganda being spread by the Chinese and Korean communists. They are based on fabricate wartime testimonies created through brainwashing. Yes, thank you, NTN, for saying that. Really, we are in such an information war that especially American people are targeted in this information war, especially regarding Japan. Which eventually comes back to you, actually, because if the reputation of Japan is bad, then America will lose interest in teaming up with us. And so that's what communists want. They want to cut the ties between Japan and America, and they've been very active in this information war. So Japanese problems are your problems too. So it's really nice, when you can see the book here too. This there's a yellow book here. That's written by our friend named Jason Morgan, and he's a PhD. Such a smart guy. Got a degree from Japanese history and so on. And we have also Michael Young, as I've been introducing. We have lots of friends, American friends, and they know what our problems here are about. Our propaganda against Japan is actually about America. So American people, very advanced people, they are studying all these problems in Japan and trying to, let people know they're in America. So, okay. Computer Forever is an Irish channel. Please watch. Oh, okay. Irish. Is it on YouTube? I hope. Yeah, I will check that out. Computing Forever. Okay. Watch. Oh, it's 6 minutes to go, guys. I love Trump and your channel. Oh, thank you, Snake Oiler. Interesting name. See. Whalen says the globalists want to push the lie of equality to collapse. the first world countries through mass immigration. They want Japan to be flooded with mass levels of non-Japanese. Yeah, globalists, man. Japanese conservatives and right wings are actually aware of all this problems caused by globalism, and fortunately, though, Japanese people, we are highly alert on foreigners coming in, and we love all this, ideas and all these things in the world. However, we are very protective of our community, especially because there are lots of cultural differences. And in order to survive, we need to be, for example, hygienic, and we have this like very strict morality and so on, which a lot of foreign cultured people don't have in common with. So that is working in favor for us when it comes to immigration. So yeah, and also we are aware of all this business side and so on. So okay. Ooh, on YouTube. Okay. I love Japan. Oh, Japan loves you too. Why you love Trump so much? Because he's on the side with us. He's fighting we're in this together. He's such an amazing leader who understands the root cause of the problems in the world. And one thing is clear, that is China, led by CCP. And he's the first person ever first leader to aggressively confront this, and it's creating such an amazing consequences. And yeah, we just share the same values and same kind of understandings, so that's why it really works in favor to our country, Japan and Asia. So that I want to go to Japan. Please do. We are relaxing our restrictions little by little. It's only at the student and business level for now, and it's like gradually there are more and more considered. So, yep. Oh no, 2 minutes to go, guys. Last questions. Let's see. How far did I? Sorry for silence. It's like, yeah, it's so hard to read and speak at the same time. Huh?
T-bone.
Huh? T-bone? What is T-bone? Oh, my wife's cooking is better with Hitachi. Thanks. Oh, that's nice. I have a Hitachi microwave too. Yeah, Japanese stuff is so good, and you don't have to worry about it breaking and so on. It lasts for like decades. Okay, so yeah. Oh, last question. What is your favorite place in Japan to travel to? I loved to Kyoto. It's so beautiful there. Oh, favorite place. Yeah, so far Kyoto too. I think I really like it there. It's so beautiful, just beautiful. And I want to visit like Hokkaido and Okinawa. I've never been to those places. So it must be very, very beautiful in both places as well. So anyway, I need to go now. And next week, by the way, due to our political activities, I need to change or shift this live streaming time by 30 minutes. So it's going to start 30 minutes earlier than usual, right? 30分前ね。So it's going to start at, I believe, 10:30 p.m. EST to 11:30. So it's No, is it? Yeah. I'm trying so hard to calculate. Yeah, so it's gonna be like 30 minutes earlier. So make sure to come on early, and simultaneously I'm telling that to myself. But yeah, so it's 10:30 EST. Yeah. Okay, great. So at the time next week we'll meet again. Okay, may we meet again. It's the line from 100. Have you ever seen The 100 on Netflix? Such a great show. Anyway, thank you guys so much for watching. I need to go now. So I really enjoyed our conversation here. So thanks again, and next week let's hang out again. Okay, so I'm gonna go now. Have a great night. I'm gonna miss you. Follow me on Twitter at Random Yoko. Okay.